The legendary moving fortress turned out to be the island itself, and so Lazulis Island set course for the Gurak Continent. The noble guests at the castle were surprised at the sudden turn of events, having expected a wedding. However, they gladly assented to the Count's plan, well aware of the fame such an expedition could bring them. As they hurriedly began to make preparations for the impending battle against the Gurak, Lazulis Island echoed with more noise than usual. Several days passed.
Must be careful not to lose yourself. Power is best used by someone with the strength of heart to wield it.
I wonder, did I do the right thing? Hope I did.
What is going on here? Now he's a savior, that filthy, shabby cur of a mercenary. The Count must have lost his mind! He's not only corrupted Callista, he's got to the Count as well! You two!
Yes, my lord.
Watch Zale like a hawk.
Yes, my lord.
I want every minute detail.
Yes, my lord.
He's just some tricky little upstart, that's all. I must destroy him no matter what. They'll all see.
Yikes. Yeah, but now Zale's got his own castle room. That bed is freaking huge. And now he just looks at that mark, which seems to have gotten a little brighter these days.
Yes. Okay, understood.
Your hero's work is never done. Okay, so before going to the courtyard to actually meet this person, after you command the island to move, there's actually this guard right here pacing about in this part of the Great Hall.
What are we going to do?
Something the matter?
That would be putting it lightly.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I shouldn't really discuss it out in the open. Could you talk to my colleagues in the castle depths? They'll tell you all about it.
Okay, I'll be right there.
You can get there from the courtyard if you didn't know.
Alright, and that will actually flag for another optional chapter that will only appear after giving the command to the island.
Even in a strong wind.
And there's actually some new dialogue.
Even in a strong wind, the island's course doesn't change.
Indeed, but what the devil is making it move?
Maybe they've got a horde of reptids rowing down there.
Now that's a mental image.
Foreign trade will be difficult with the island moving. Business will suffer.
That's why I'm moving into defense contracting, much more profitable.
I am green with envy.
We're invincible with General Astar by our side.
Those Gurak fiends will be running with their tails between their legs.
By going out into Lazulis town, you can actually see the rapid winds about the town. A very, very nice attention to detail to show that, yeah, it's not just for show. This shit's moving. This island's freaking on the move, and we're on the way to to score ourselves a continent. Now, not steal ourselves a continent, that would be quite something. There's already been stealing countries, entire galas, all other crap. But no, we're gonna go get a continent. But first, I believe our friends are back at the tavern, and I want to see what they're up to ever since Zale made the island move.
Zale, I got a message from that White Knight. He said he'll be waiting at the lookout point in the castle.
White Knight, huh? Okay. Make a note of that.
Gurak? What's up?
Nothing. Just musing about my past.
Your past?
You remember those kids studying magic in the castle library? Seeing them got me thinking about it. You see, I used to be terrible with magic when I was a kid. But what else could I rely on? I'm not exactly burly now, but I was tiny back then. So, take a look.
Boo.
Because of this, my fire magic is second to none. So I have no regrets about it at all. Although, it does ache from time to time. It feels like the stone is trying to unleash all the power that I have. Even if it might consume my entire body in the process. But I have to say, I'm not interested in dying quite yet. It was you that made the island move, right? The power of the outsider seems incredible. Whatever it is.
An odd place to learn a bit more about Gurak, but yeah, it's very interesting. A magic stone that pretty much acts as his other eye, now, is the exact reason why his fire magic is so good. Would you believe me if I told y'all that's an optional scene?
Why is that guy you
See
want
if anyone else is here. What you got, kiddo?
Yes, you're a knight in training now. I'm in training now too. I've been helping out around here. We've both got a lot to learn, right? Let's keep at it.
Nothing here.
Why is that guy you want?
And nothing here. Alright. Okay, so after once again checking my notes, turns out that the others are actually in the castle by this point.
Someone pinched me. Seems like yesterday that every man and his dog treated us like crap. And now we're strolling through the castle.
Not gonna lie, Serena's the last person who I thought would be in the library, but you know what? Flavor text is always good. Oh, and good thing that I came to the library in the first place. There's 3 new pieces of lore here. Ancient Magic, Guardians, the Will of the Land, and the Outsider's Power, Resonance. There exist 2 spells that can be commanded only by those in whom the blood of Arganin runs thick. Because they are intended to protect the awesome power that is the Outsider, they may only be invoked in the presence of one who bears the Outsider's mark. The first of these spells serves to protect others from harm by surrounding their bodies with magic. Known as Ancient Barrier, this spell can protect its targets from any form of attack. The power to protect one's comrades is a great blessing indeed. The second of these spells calls upon the power of a sentinel beast, one of the twin dragons charged with the protection of the outsider. However, strict conditions must be met in order to perform the spell. Most notably, the caster must earn the recognition of the sentinel beast to be summoned, and it may only be called forth in a situation worthy of doing so. So that the sentinel beast shall not be summoned needlessly. Use of this power will only be permitted during times of great crisis, in which the human power of the Argonaut family alone is insufficient. So, the funny thing about that first spell, remember early on in the game when Zale was about to bite the dust from Zangurak, and something happened to protect him from a fatal strike? The foreshadowing is fucking amazing there. Our great land is covered by forests, symbols of life itself. Yet there are few who truly understand the nature of these complex living beings. The root of a forest trees reach deep below the ground, intertwining with one another to form a vast information network. So deeply connected are their lives, that it would be no exaggeration to call them one giant organism. Over millennia, the forests developed a consciousness of their own. This manifested as beings known as guardians. It is said that in times of crisis, the guardians will send forth their emissaries to guide humanity and aid them avert the danger? Is that how it's actually done grammatically in like other regions? I actually want to know that because that sort of kind of threw me off a bit. Perhaps in human form or in the guise of an animal. Oh, I'm stupid. You know what? That's a fucking outtake worth leaving in because my dumbass just didn't read the next line. As a result of the blight that has plagued our land in recent years, many once proud forests have begun to waste away, causing much concern among the people of the land. Where once the Guardians were frequently sighted in all parts of the land, in recent years these sightings have steadily declined. There are even some who claim that these beings have died out completely. Sadly, we saw results of one of these back then when we went to those islands. That dead guardian at the end of that one forest. Again, the lore. The bits of lore are amazing here. I feel like correct me if I'm wrong, but to those who actually did play this, did you actually remember to go back to the library and read some of the lore? I will be one to admit that I, way back on my first playthrough, did forget. It's just been a long time, because, again, they really do encourage you to come back here, and thank goodness for that, because these are some engaging reads. The outsider has responded to the strength of my emotions and granted me its power. As I stood on the battlefield, I found myself able to call forth a shining light from my right hand. Upon doing so, all hostile beings, both human and monster alike, began to direct their hatred towards me alone, losing all self-control and attacking me in a violent frenzy. Naturally, the situation exposed me to great danger, but through this self-sacrifice, the power granted me the unprecedented opportunity to protect my allies from harm. It enabled me to dominate the battlefield and bring the fighting to a swift and decisive end. More wondrous still, it granted me the ability to revive those who had collapsed from their wounds in battle. I only wish it were possible to resurrect those who had passed away naturally or been fatally wounded. But alas, it seems even this miraculous power has its limits. It can aid only those who have fallen in battle. Perhaps this power too came as a result of the outsider resonating with the sorrow that has consumed me in this age, when it seems that life has lost all value. I have named the miraculous abilities that I have been granted the power of the outsider. The outsider possesses all emotions of man. One cannot discount the possibility that one day someone will emerge who will use its power to bring about death and destruction. I dread to think what ruinous powers would be unleashed from the darker emotions we possess. The outsider's power is neither good nor evil, but depends on the emotion of he who bears its mark. This must not be forgotten, and only those who are pure of heart should be permitted to approach the outsider. that's a pretty good tidbit as to why the power of the Outsider allows Zale to essentially become a sort of DPS tank hybrid. Literally by seeing that ooh shiny light, they literally lose any kind of sense and they just want to attack you. And that's all the lore tidbits new from the library.
Now, the book's still out on loan, and I can't find a copy for sale anywhere. Doesn't anybody have a copy of The Art of Magic?
God, that always sucks when you're really looking for a book, but you can't freaking find it anywhere.
I'm so tired. I can't handle any more studying today.
Like not at a store like a Barnes and Noble or even your local library. That always sucks. I can't even imagine.
Hey, you look kind of down. Anything you want to talk about?
This whole outsider thing bothers me. I felt something weird in the realm of ascendancy. Like I was in a whirlpool, surrounded by thoughts and emotions. And they were calling out to me, to set them free. I think the outsider is a lot more than we think it is.
And? So what if it is? Look, Zale. Jural still hasn't given up on his attempts to try and get rid of us. It's not just Jural either. I'll bet there are loads of people here who'd be happy to see us gone. This place is a battlefield, just like any other. Do you understand, Zale?
I know, but...
It's fine to think about the outsider a bit, but try to prioritize your survival first.
Right.
I hear that man they released, Zale, is quite the swordsman.
He couldn't possibly compare to us noble knights.
The Count seems to think highly of him.
Relying on some mercenary. He's dishonoring us, I tell you.
I believe a man called Zale has taken the Count's interest.
He must have, if he's really the one who set this island to moving.
Perhaps we should pay our respects to him and Lady Callista later.
But what of Lord Jural?
Huh. What of him? That disgrace's time has come and gone.
I can't believe there's really gonna be a war.
Be serious. It'll never come to that.
I hope you're right. I just want to live my life in peace. That Master Zale's been in and out a lot these days. Isn't he fetching?
I like Master Lowell. Oh, and that boy Gurak is cute too.
I didn't take you for a cradle snatcher.
Yeah, amazing thing. So that knight had to go to the castle depths. It's amazing what the map can do.
How's anybody meant to understand all these crazy mechanisms? That Argonan founder must have been a real brainy guy. Oh wait, you after something? All that equipment of yours could use a little polishing up. How's about it?
Actually, that's timing, because in that grinding session from inside the Dark Spirit Passage, came across some gnome silver, which is used now to upgrade anything beyond level 3. It's a little harder to come by, but why not? The heavy armor greaves will actually increase SP accumulation, so good to have. I'm gonna save this a bit, but look at that. Now we got 2 pieces right here on the arms over here. Although it's a little... is it a little uneven? Yeah, not exactly. Looking more and more like a knight every day, boyo.
They've been gone far too long.
Those idiots.
What would I tell the Count if something's happened to them?
I have a really bad feeling about this. I hope they're all right, but...
What's wrong? Weren't all the reptids exterminated from this area?
Well, actually, when we started moving, the island's cave system was affected quite badly. Now it's linked directly to the sea. So the Count dispatched a party to investigate reports of monsters infiltrating the island. But the party hasn't returned.
New optional chapter.
I'll make sure they're all right.
Thank you so much, Master Zale. We're all counting on you.
Again, let me just real quick point out, oh my god, these textures, good lord!
So we're headed to the valley in the north?
Uh-huh.
Oh, bloody hell, we're back here, Zale. I'm so cold, but please just hold me.
Here, hold my hand, dear. Is that warm enough?
Get your filthy hands off me. That's well grim.
Keep it down. They'll know we're here.
You what? Oops.
So this is the place everyone was talking about.
This is where it all started.
We've come a long way since then. Earned ourselves status and respect.
Especially Zale. They don't call him the savior of Lazulis Island for nothing.
Hey, I've not changed. I'm still here with you guys, and I'm not about to leave.
A door. Zale, check it out.
Would you just look at that view? Crikey, don't push me!
How many comical near falls are we gonna have? Again, just get the goofy scream out all the time at this point.
Careful, Zale.
What are reptids doing there?
Zale, there are holes on the other side, too. Let's split up.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, they're crazy.
I can get down here.
Yikes. Don't want to stay here long. We won't stand a chance if we fall.
Land. It's dying.
Oh, of all the awkward and nasty places to fight.
I feel like that if I kept moving, I probably could have dodged those rocks.
See, our courageous
At least I wasn't an instant kill.
so devoted to his duty.
Well, of course. If there are people in trouble, then I have to save them.
Well, yeah, you're right, of course. It's just that, you know.
Recently you've been rather reckless. It's hard to bear seeing you act like that.
That's right. Look,
Here.
quite a few holes. We should split up.
Isn't that dangerous?
The holes are so close together. I don't think we'll be scattered too far.
Shall we go?
All right.
I love that they have a lot of dialogue, but at the same time, oh my god, the amount of times it self-interrupts because you decided to move like 2 feet. Isn't this literally just the first area of the game? Oh, but you can inflict poison. Well, that's not fun. Try and knock you away. I cannot emphasize enough how good the sight is right now. Oh, yes, more gnome silver. Oh, that's always good. Let's see, what do you got in here, chest? Ooh, gonna have to appraise that later. Hopefully something good. Alright, what else?
I'm outnumbered. But like Dagran says, in battle it's how you start that counts.
Okay, got quite a frickin' fight here. So, got some swordsmen, mages, and archers. So right here is a recovery spring. In Mirania's absence, it's pretty much going to be the best thing to do for healing. So...
I could destroy that pillar.
Oh,
They've been brought here. One of them's hurt. I've got to save them.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, hold on. So, got a heal circle here. Right. That's too bad for you. Well, too bad for me. Wait, what? What happened? What happened? Was this pillar destroyed? I didn't even do anything! No, literally, what happened there? Like, was it because of that pillar? Was it actually because of that pillar? Like, being dead serious here. I was not expecting that. Okay. I was legitimately not expecting that. You know what? I'll take an easy win. I'm not complaining. I'm just dumbfounded.
There are more of us further in. You have to help them, please.
You have my word.
I've heard monsters swim these waters. Be careful. May the light of Lazulis be with you.
More enemies.
Hello, stranger. Told you we'd meet up.
Don't scare me like that.
Sorry. Now let's kick some wretched arse.
Damn straight. Gonna take the spoils in this here chest. Get some more money.
I'm glad you're safe, Lowell.
Oh yeah, I helped a wounded knight back there. Should be back at the castle by now.
Huh. Alright, Zale, do your thing.
Yes, go on, son.
Never skip leg day. Anything over here? Nope. Not by the looks of it. So, usual formation, but they got that healer over here, which Lowell's going to take from this side. You know, normally you're not supposed to be able to hit things like that with an aerial view, but alright. Actually, seeing this place reminds me of those, I don't know if whoever is watching this has seen those videos, but, lately there has been some more of an effort to actually show off some things regarding the last story, and one of them was an Out of Bounds video by the Fado96, at least I hope to hell I'm pronouncing that username right. I saw it a while back, and that shit was really interesting, because, well, it's a last story Out of Bounds video. I didn't think there'd be a lot of anything about this game at all. The most I've seen about this game is just the usual chapter by chapter thing by Omega Evolution. Yeah, that was Marania, but did she pass that door?
Lowell, I'll protect Marania. Back me up.
You got it. Sea reptiles, that's all we need.
What's wrong, Lowell?
They're weak against magic, but they'll just absorb mine.
Then we'll go with Marania's magic.
Good plan. Just give me some orders.
Yup, good thing to remember there. There's still an elemental system, so give the orders as much as possible. So sadly, Lowell's magic is going to be of little use here, so let's just switch him out for a Berserker class. And get Marania to start using her forest magic.
Knocking them in the water doesn't help. That's, you know, where they live.
It spat at me! It stuck to me!
And they hit me with their gunk. Yeah, sea reptiles are not a fun enemy to fight. Like, you're seeing it. Gotta let, like, my only white mage here switch to, like, you know, black mage. Technically, could Marania be a red mage then? The point is that, and Lowell can't really do anything, and here I am freaking just taking the piss. Oh, thank God for the Scythe's instant death perk.
Marania, you're safe and sound.
Oh, thank you, Zale. I didn't think that they would surround me quite so quickly.
Hello?
Ah, Lowell. You're here too. I'm joking, Lowell. Thank you very much for helping me.
Did you just laugh?
No. Something's odd about that wall. Marania, did you see Dagran and Seren?
No, I didn't.
What? Are they lost? Well, that's the captain and the alcoholic for you.
Hope we can find them somewhere. Dagran! Seren!
Always
good timing.
You're always late, you. Help us, you idiot.
Who's an idiot?
I hope you aren't calling one of us idiots. Right, Zale?
Never get time.
Is that a smile I see, Zale? Finally!
Quick, get in and kill something.
Alright, sea reptids here. We're gonna absorb that blizzard damage. They're just gonna be really fucking annoying. To any and all aspiring game designers, do not do this shit. Like, oh my god. Have an enemy afflict a really freaking annoying status affliction like every 2 seconds. Not exactly the brightest of things to do. And just like that, just poof. And the UI kind of spoiled it there, but Lowell at level 35 will learn his spirit magic, Glacier, which is just a big ice attack. Deals massive damage and inflicts slip fall status. It's like when I gave the order, I'm just like, wait, I don't have that yet. What the fuck just happened? Like, I didn't even know there could actually be a UI spoiler there. I am learning quite a bit about a game I've played multiple times. You gotta love when that happens. Did I just go backwards? Am I supposed to go backwards? Okay, I was supposed to go backwards.
How did you do? Did you save anyone? All we saw were reptids.
I saved 2. Well saved 1.
I see. There should be one more if I heard right. Stay on your toes.
Yes, sir.
Huh. You don't sound like you want to save this guy.
Alright, what we got? Money. Jesus Christ. That's what happens when so much shit smacked to the same button. And more money.
It's awfully quiet. Ah, they're all slimy. Don't touch my hair.
More against that wall.
What the hell? Okay, I see what they're trying to pull now. Okay, okay. Rip bozo on that one. Here we go again. Not exactly the best thing to have happen in close encounters. You stop firing fucking ice magic for 2 seconds. Fuck, he erupted. Alright, what do we have back here? 2 noble rings! Huh. Alright, more upgrade fodder. Oh, luddy-duddy. Once again, gotta keep switching and switching, and you see, that wouldn't be my problem if I didn't have to wait for the meter to fill up. That's the thing. Gotta wait for the meter to fill up first before you can reissue the order. It's like every single time that has to keep happening. Yeah, knocked him into the sea. Again. This would be a lot better if I wasn't inflicted with stick. Hold on. Archer versus Archer, bitch.
I can sense more enemies. What do we do?
Oh, so this is the replacement for the summoning circle. Okay, well, y'all know the drill.
Hello? I can sense more enemies. What do we do? Right, let's finish up and get out of this manky place.
After all that.
So, I guess this is where they're coming in from.
Help me!
Something's here.
Alright, and the big bad boss of this cave, the Kraken. This thing, I fucking hate the Kraken. I'm just gonna preface this right now. I'm not gonna mince words. I fucking hate this thing. So it starts off with an obnoxious amount of tentacles that just keep grabbing and grabbing, for one thing. Oh yeah, they absorb ice magic too, I believe, so hold the phone. Gotta get out. And then, hold on. Hold on, here's the real fun part.
I don't want to be squished! I bet these tentacles will taste good fried.
Zale, get in there with a vertical slice.
So the real gimmick of this fight is that when the Kraken reveals itself, you have to go up this thing up here in order to try and get it to use a vertical slice. The problem, it can still snipe you from the fucking wall! And a vertical slice is supposed to deal bonus damage to the Kraken. The problem is aiming the fucking thing. Now, I got lucky right there.
That's the spirit sail.
But the problem is nailing that the rest of the time, because now its tentacles are going to respawn, and now you gotta damage them again. The problem is everyone's getting nicked. Everyone's getting fucking nicked. The Kraken is not a fun fight. I don't like this. I sound really fucking here, but I'm getting butt fucked right now by a whole bunch of tentacles, and that sounded so wrong, but I'm keeping that in anyway. Expect to just be annoyed to the ever-living shit.
Run! The ceiling's collapsing!
And okay. Okay. And the best part is that you get to hear that whole sequence over and over and over again. Believe me, I feel like I've practically memorized it. I'm surprised I'm getting those things. The problem is, I think you have to be running straight in order to actually get a vertical slice prompt. Hold on, Lowell, no, Lowell, you're practically useless in here. I'm just gonna have you retreat into the heal circle. So pretty much every single time the ceiling is going to collapse, the optimal thing to be would have your allies escape into the heal circle, so that way hopefully they can try and eat some of that ceiling damage. Problem is getting it in time. Believe me, you'll be hearing that sequence of events soon enough. Run! The ceiling's collapsing! Zale, I'm gonna give you Power Strike. Ronnie, you can keep casting heal magic. I don't want to be squished! I bet the tentacles taste good fried. Zale, get in there with a vertical slice! Vertical slice! You gotta get in there, mate, with a vertical slice, because if you don't, we're gonna be here for fucking ever.
Things are looking up.
That's the spirit sail.
You're gonna be here for fucking ever, mate. Get in there with a vertical slice. Oh my god. You see, nowadays, I know what I'm doing, but the problem is I'm still remembering my first playthrough way back where I kept hearing that over and over and over again. And this was after Xenoblade, and anyone who's played that knows exactly who I'm talking about in terms of a boss fight with incredibly repetitive lines. I know repetitive lines are that series' main staple. I mean, good lord, how many lines from all three of those games keep getting quoted by a whole bunch of fans? But my god, that was an experience. And then I played Last Story not too long after I finished Xenoblade back in the day. And then I kept hearing all that.
Get in there with a vertical slice.
Mate, get in there with a vertical slice. Okay, what I think... Okay, what would be best to do would be try and avoid that magic circle. And then you gotta get up there, hurry the hell up, and then there you go.
That's the spirit, Zale.
I was real quick to eat shit there. Because, again, you barely have any time to react. The vertical slice is a really cool concept, in theory, but the execution is a little sloppy, and Lowell just fucking eat shit. Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Just eating so much crap from all these tentacles. This is a mechanic that works better in like a turn-based RPG, but this being an action RPG, well... Oof. Everyone get the hell in that circle fucking immediately. Go!
I don't want to be squished. I bet these tentacles will taste good fat.
Get in there with a vertical slice.
Jesus Christ, game. Hold on. Oh, please, come on, come on. Yeah! And that's the Kraken. And get them... Ooh, ground swell. Wait, grand swell. I think I remember that weapon.
Pity we couldn't save everyone. We did our best.
He swallowed a lot of water, but he'll live.
Come on, guys. Let's go home.
So ended the skirmish in the sea cave. As the rush of battle left them, Zale and the others breathed a sigh of relief. They made the journey back to Lazulis Castle in higher spirits than before.
Okay, I feel like I had the reverse of the LP curse there, because I swear to you, that boss is a bit more... I'll take it. That was actually the smoothest run of the Kraken I think I ever fucking had in my entire life. Oh my god. Yeah, I have zero complaints about how that run went, but like, besides the initial, besides that at the beginning of the fight, it actually went a lot smoother than I thought it would.